music. How's that? How's that volume? Yeah, you're it.
Yeah.
Good.
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys rode past some terrible plagued lands just north of Westgate. You managed to get through with your faces covered, and you saw farmers burning the fields, and just like it seems like the Quinric was right that a lot of the, powers that be are influencing death, and plague and rot have kind of spread out through the lands. Hannah, could you give me another check 1-2 from you?
Check 1-2, Mike check
All
1-2.
right, thank you. Perfect. All right, and you rode into town, talked to some farmers, and that's when a small boy caught your attention. He lost his brother, and he asked the cleric to please help them, and of course she felt so bad for him that roped the rest of you all into going on a little bit of a ghost hunt. You went out to the bridge just west of Westbridge, late at night, just as night fell, and you found the ghost of what was his name again? Let's see here. What was his name? Who did we have? Edric's brother Tomlin was his name. And poor little Tomlin got snatched up by another ghost who haunts this bridge and bound to it. You guys saw the blue necromantic circle here, binding his spirit to the ground. She's on the bridge over here. This is him. This is Tomlin. This is you guys. Did we roll initiative last time, or
I
did
don't think we did.
I think we were about
I
to.
think we were about to. So why don't we just have everybody roll an initiative? I gotta find my ghost. Where's my ghost at? I'll roll for her too.
Is that a nat 20, Brew?
Oh wait, yeah, never mind that 18 because that's not my.
Meatball, is that a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
Dirty.
She said dirty.
Dirty.
Is it not working?
No, it is now.
It didn't for first.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you
It
cut
kind
out
of
the
cut
second
out
time.
just a second. All right, the ghost got the same as our paladin of tier, Lucian. So,
What's their dex
what's your
mod?
dex mod there, Lucian? What's your dex
Really?
mod? Yeah. Mine's a +1, so if you have anything above a +1,
+2.
yeah, you'll go first.
Is this just Ghost Boy?
Yep, just Ghost Boy for now. Well, it's Ghost Girl, technically. It's a lady. Yeah, so it's the merchant's wife. She's telling you that you won't take Tomlin from her. That they've taken everything from her. But they won't take him. You guys have our initiative here. So Nim, if you want to go first, if there's anything you want to do before you attack at all, you can. You got some time?
I don't think so, because Nim is not overly concerned about this, but now he wants to get rid of this ghost, so he's just going to right off the bat fire with his crossbow at the ghost.
Okay. Let's see here. Got my armor class.
That's a 22.
Oh, okay. Well, starting off strong with Nimmin.
And that's 6 damage. Or no, wait. Yeah, 6 damage.
Let me get up my notepad here so I can keep track of my health. You said how much damage? One more time?
6.
All right. Anything else?
Who's next on that thing?
Next is Brew.
I'm gonna use Masters of Tactics for Brew, and I'm gonna look at her and say, "It's already dead. Just make it deader."
I could so do that.
All right, Brew, you're up with a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah, you got an advantage on the attack.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna rage. Surprise. And I'm gonna go forward and hit Ghost.
So she's way back here. Between you and her is Tomlin. Do you just run past Tomlin's ghost?
I didn't
Yep.
even think of that.
All right, let's see. You can move 30 feet. So let's move you 30 feet. And if you could, please roll a wisdom saving throw. So as you walk by Tomlin, like normally he was very calm and scared and like just like a normal little boy ghost, but like as you get closer to him, his face kind of distorts and he like gets like horror visage and starts screaming at you. But luckily you're not frightened by Tomlin's screams, and yeah, you run right past Tomlin.
I have 35 feet.
You have 35 feet? All right, move your front.
And then I can't make it there, so I guess I'll dash to get closer.
I'm pretty sure you can make it the rest of the way. Yeah, 15 feet. All right, so you dash up to the ghost. Anything else?
That's it. I'm gonna say I haven't raged yet because I forgot that we were going after her, not the boy.
So you just dash? All right.
Yeah, I just dash. That's it.
Next up, we got Lucian. What would Lucian do?
All right.
You are, let me give you some distances. You're currently 50 feet away from... What?
Dead.
I think we're having network issues. Hold on, guys.
Um, Can you hear me?
Nope.
Dad.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me now? I hear Lucian.
Sounds better now, I think.
All right, I hear
Sounds better
Zeps.
now.
I think so.
All right, sorry. Let's.
All right,
let's
say everything you
let's-
said again.
Let's start over
It's that
there,
ghost.
Lucian.
That's that ghost.
It's the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he can hear us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Yep.
perfect.
I think we were just having some network issues there.
I just reconnected. I want to try to on the boy. He's undead, right?
Yeah, you're gonna. Yep, he's definitely a ghost.
All right. So I present my holy symbol, and each fiend or undead that can see or hear me must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Creature fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes damage.
Okay, or until it
Yeah.
takes damage.
And it's turned. It'll try to move away as far as possible that it can go.
All right, and what's the DC on that for the wisdom saving throw? Does it say?
It's theirs.
Oh, it's theirs. Okay, so let me. Well, he rolled a nat 20.
Well, I guess he didn't.
But let me roll for her because she can actually see and hear you as well. So we're going to. You're not gonna believe I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. So
No way.
I'm not joking.
No way.
I
I'm
guess,
not even joking. I'm not joking.
A deity has forsaken me today.
Yeah,
so-
well,
Yeah.
Tears got other things, I guess. I don't know.
There's a plague on the other side of it.
So
Doing
your
my
your
best.
turn undead. Let's just say you raise your holy symbol and light starts to emanate from it, and you call to turn undead, but shadow oppresses the bridge, and it gets a little bit darker, and you feel the light diminish from your holy symbol. Is there anything else you want to do? Would you like to move, or do you have any bonus actions?
I guess I'm gonna move forward to start combat, and
You
draw
got
my
30
Nope.
feet, right, of movement speed, I believe.
normal human.
Yep, normal human. All right.
Same. Totally normal human.
And as you run past Tomlin, could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. Second. 18.
All right,
I would-
just like Brew, you're not scared of a little boy, you know. So you managed to get by Tomlin's ghost unfrightened. You just prepare for your next round, or is there anything you want to do? Bonus action. So you got an action, you moved. I think you got a bonus action left. Do you got anything you can do for that?
I don't think so.
All right. Up next is going to be Ghost Lady. Yeah, she's going to use her Withering Touch on Brew at a +5 to hit.
Rude.
Well, a 9 to hit your AC.
No.
Yeah, all right. So she
Double
goes
that.
she goes to touch you and you duck out of the way. Is this on your Okay, she's going to use a legacy action or a legendary action basically cuz she's a boss. Possession. One humanoid that the ghost can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw. So, Brew, could you roll me a charisma saving throw?
Roll 1.
The ghost now controls your body, but doesn't
Uh-oh.
deprive the target of awareness. The ghost can't be targeted by any spell attack other than the effect, except the ones that turn undead. And it retains its alignment, intelligence, and charisma, and immunity to being charmed and frightened. So yeah, you are currently possessed.
Fantastic.
And she says in your mind, this body is much more suitable for mothering. Look how strong I am. I can protect you now, my Tomlin. And yeah, you guys see the ghost enter Brew's body, and her like arms and legs contort and twist on the ground, and then she stands up with like an aura of like necrotic energy around her.
Prepare to get wrecked.
Malara, What do you do?
Let's see here. I am going to. How far away from the ghost lady can I be so it's 30 feet? Like, how far do I have to go up?
Yeah, let's see. From her?
So just measure from her,
Whoops.
yeah.
I just drew a line. From her, 30 feet is right behind Tomlin.
Okay. Then I'm going to go up past Tomlin and go to that square.
All right, just like before, if you go past Tomlin, make
Yep.
a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Oh, good thing I am proficient. 18.
You are not scared of this little boy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna channel my divinity to cast Turn Undead onto the lady. Is she like in Brew's space now that she's
Yeah,
possessed,
she's
Brew?
in Brew's space, so she
Okay, so that's well
is-
within range. I'm gonna
25
cast Turn
feet.
Undead onto Brew / the Ghost Lady.
All right.
Within 30 feet, must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Oh my god.
Do you roll a nat 20?
Come look at it, Anna.
You can see it from here. Son of a bitch.
These fucking dice.
That's my
I swear to
action.
God.
I think I can do something else as a bonus. Give me
I
a second.
swear to God.
I have a. How do you, do for,
You broke up during that. What did?
how can you tell what you can do for a bonus?
It'll say bonus action if it's like a cantrip. A lot of times cantrips are bonus actions, or if you have oh jeez.
Yeah, my spells list it.
Let's see.
Oh,
here.
okay.
Um.
I'll just-
If it makes
A few
attack, I suppose
oaths
it is
have
a-
channel divinity as a bonus action too, like the vow of enmity of vengeance.
Okay.
So there, yeah, like, yeah, there's a couple of bonus action spells for paladin. It seems.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a bonus action of Shield of Faith
Okay, on who?
onto Lucian. So it describes it as, and I can cast that as a cantrip. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Your creature, you create a shimmering field of magical force around a creature you touch, which he's within range of touch,
Mhm.
granting them a +2 bonus to AC for the duration. So that is what I do, and then I complete my spell, complete my turn.
You just try to climb up my thighs. Get out of here. All right. Top of the order, Nim. Let me put up the. Can you put up the cat gate or something?
Yeah, he's being needy.
He's determined. Well, this is the hour in which he gets on my lap and makes my legs numb because he's a giant. What you got going on, Nimmin?
Okay. I don't know. I'm going to be pretty basic with this one. I'm just going to use the crossbow again and take another shot.
At Brew?
Oh, yeah, right, Brew.
I made this complicated for you guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's been rolling like crazy. I've never thrown 3 nat 20s out in a session in the first like 17 minutes of the session.
Let's see. What can we do that's a little...
Do you have... no, never mind. I was going to ask if you had hold person or something.
Yeah, like I don't have anything that can...
Help me.
Help me. I'm possessed by a ghost.
I'm really glad I didn't burn a rage yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
okay.
nat 20s and a nat 1 for you guys. Is some Nimon's sleeve here.
Sucks that a lot of my spells are concentration.
Yeah, that can be a hassle. You really got to balance what you think is important. Oh wow, Blue didn't hesitate at all getting in here.
He'll settle down and usually sleep right by my feet. Just gotta get there. And I fed you, so.
Nimon's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, and I don't have much I can do other than like shooting, stabbing.
Yeah.
Down me, she'll unpossess me, and then you can bring me back.
What?
Maybe if you down me, she'll unpossess me,
Yeah, I don't
and then
know.
you can bring me back.
Hey, listen.
So. What's the status on the kid right now? Is he just like sitting, like standing there, like?
Yeah, he almost looks like he's bound by some magical force nearby, and he is just standing there. But when you try to run past him, he like distorts and turns into like scary kid, like scary ghost kid.
Okay.
You've seen it happen twice, or 3 times now, as all 3 of your companions have run past him. He's bound, but he like lashes out at him and like, reaches and like, But he goes back to normal once they walk past him. So it's like she's using him as a shield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's probably tied to her. Okay.
The blue circle again.
That was the binding circle that Malera found through her arcana. I can say that because it's not meta.
So the
But
kids,
they are listening.
Yeah, so the kid is bound, yeah.
in the circle.
This,
Can you disrupt the circle?
So yeah, I was gonna say, if
Yes.
in my professional magical opinion, you could probably disrupt the circle, which what I should have done, or I left.
Yeah, like if I just run over to the circle.
Yep. Let's move you over there.
Start stabbing
Kill the kid.
I mean, usually you can just disrupt the circle itself and it ends a spell. I realize what Nim is doing, and
Like,
You shout to him.
yeah, like
I try to shout to him, you can usually just fuck it up.
Lara.
You really want me to kill the kid?
No, Nim in the circle.
yeah. Can I just like if I get in the circle, can I like get right on the circle?
If you want to get right on it, sure. We'll put you right on it.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
We now have
Yeah,
two
you
possessed
do
players.
feel a sense of arcana flowing as you like step into the circle or step near the circle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
you got
I?
plenty of
Okay, I'm
skills.
gonna try something because I don't. Nim doesn't know what he's doing really.
Right,
He just
right.
knows that there's a circle there. He's gonna drop some oil and light it on fire,
Okay.
like right around right on the circle. I guess right in front of him. Like if he's standing in the circle, he'll maybe
Yeah.
take a step back and just
Yeah,
like.
'cause- yeah, he's not gonna burn himself up. is what
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
he'll he just lights himself on fire. No, he'll stand back, just pour some oil down and like light it on fire.
So you see the ruins in the circle crack and burn as the red flames engulf them, and they quickly turn blue, like the color of like Tomlin, and he begins to shift and change himself. The circle disappears, and Tomlin is set free from her enchantment. This also causes a ripple effect and pushes her out of Bruce's body.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna put her
Nice.
right
Well
here
done.
underneath the bridge, though. There's a bridge up top. This is like a second layer,
Mm-hmm.
so just imagine she's underneath.
So how far did I move there?
That was only like 10 feet.
Yeah, so I got enough room to run to the kid
Okay.
and grab him and pull him back as much as I can. I guess I got what? What's my-
He's incorporeal.
So you can't grab him.
so I
You
can't
try to grab him and your hands go through him.
Okay.
And he's like,
All
what's happening?
I'll just look at Malaria and shrug my shoulders.
This is your domain.
This is your thing. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm doing for this turn.
All right.
That was an action and bonus action. Yep.
Brew, you basically just vomited up a lady. She comes out of you.
Not the first time.
She comes out of you like a devil possessed. You know, she's screaming about Tomlin. I want him back. You know, what do you do?
I'm really fucking angry that someone took over my body. So I'm raging.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go after her. And hit her with my axe.
Let's see the attack roll.
Oh my god. 12.
That's actually gonna hit.
Oh, thank god.
It's a ghost.
Jesus Christ, my rolls are garbage. 7 damage.
Okay.
Actually, no wait. That's not the damage, because I have Savage Attacker.
Okay.
And once
What
a
is
turn,
the
I can reroll.
what is the reroll damage?
It's a little better. 14.
Oh yeah.
Slow's better. Twice as much better.
Oh
Sure.
yeah. All right.
I don't know math.
I
Bruce
just know
does know math.
smash.
I know Smash.
All right,
Math is easy.
Lucian. You just
Um,
seen Brew vomit up a ghost.
I'm gonna attack
Ugh!
first.
Okay.
How close am I to Brew?
If you get up next to the ghost, you are 10 feet away.
Okay. I attack the ghost with my sword. I roll a 19,
That's gonna hit.
and I'm going to use my I can't remember it now. Extra damage from the holiness of my sword.
Yeah, what do you get for radiant?
Here. Trying to look everything up. The divine smite.
Oh, divine
okay,
smite. There you go.
an extra 3 die 8 for being undead,
Oh my god, yeah.
plus my 1 die sword. Plus, so I gotta get this. So
Numbers.
Let me grab my 2 handfuls of dice here and throw them on the table. It's so
10.
impressive when you get to do that in real life too.
24.
Well, it's hanging on by a literal one thread.
Just one.
You slice this
25
ghost clean in half, but it's like, you know, ghostly tendrils are reaching across the 2 halves and have connected and said, Paladin of Tyr, you won't rid me that easy. I'll have you too. And I need you to roll a possession check, a 13
Oh,
DC charisma saving throw. She literally
All right.
has 1 HP, so...
So I roll a die 20, right?
Yeah, roll a die 20, add your charisma modifier.
I got a 20 with my charisma modifier.
Oh, you are so lucky. So yeah, you hold up your holy symbol in front of her, and actually I'm gonna have that be what rids her from this plane. She tries to possess you, Lucian, Paladin of Tyr, you know, like how dare. So you
Audacity.
banish her in the name of your god Tyr. And the sky clears, the stars are really bright. The moon is probably in a bigger phase by now, I believe. And
Well, it was just new a few
it
nights
was
ago,
just
so
new,
it's probably just a
it's-
sliver at this
yeah,
point.
it's just a sliver. Okay, we know now. Yeah, okay. But yeah, she gets totally banished from this world. I got something.
Ominous.
So Tomlin smiles faintly as his fade forms.
Oh, poor guy.
Or his form fades, good lord. Thank you. Tell Edric I'll be waiting for him someday, but not too soon.
Wait, he's actually dead?
He's actually
I
dead.
say a silent prayer as we watch this ghost fade from reality.
Or he just says, shit.
Is his body around anywhere?
Roll an investigation check.
Nim's just like, told you.
I rolled a 14.
So you go down to the banks of the river, following the distinct sweet smell of carcass, and find Tomlin's body.
Oh, poor guy. So I take some holy water, do a little ritual over him, and then I'm going to collect his remains
Okay.
and
Put
take
him
him back to the village.
Put him on your horse, okay.
Yep.
So the road back to Westbridge is long and heavy with the weight of what the party has just uncovered. By the time they reach the small village, the hour is late. The moon hangs low. Most of the town's few lanterns flicker dimly in the night. Yet as they approach the humble home of Edric and his mother, they see a figure standing outside. It's Edric, his arms crossed tightly, his expression drawn and tense, staring towards the road like he'd been waiting for them all night. Besides him, his mother, a frail woman with silver-streaked hair, clutching a worn shawl around her shoulders, her eyes hopeful but weary.
Who's gonna be the one to deliver the news? I say to my crew.
I will.
Ed.
I get down and, sorry, we did end up finding your son, and he is gone from this world, and I offer comfort and
Yeah. As you speak, Edric's face tenses and his jaw clenches tight, his hands curl into fists at his side, his breath unsteady, but then his mother softly pulls him into an embrace, pressing her forehead to his temple. Edric's mother says softly, her voice cracking, I knew it in my heart. I knew he wasn't coming back, but to hear it, to know his spirit still lingered, but now rests in his remains. You've given us peace. We would have spent the rest of our days wondering, never knowing the truth. Truly, thank you. And then Edric swallows hard and looks at the dirt beneath the boots before finally meeting the party's gaze. I can't pay you for this, but at the very least, I can give you a place to rest. And he gestures to the small, dimly lit inn across the way. The Sleeping Stag has a few rooms open. I'll cover your stay for the night, the least we can do after what you've done for my family. And his mother nods, giving a grateful smile through her eyes. Rest, please. You look like you've seen too much for one night.
we thank is Edric
Yeah, Edric.
and his mother, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, one small solace is that the evil that did this to him is no longer here. He's been taken care of.
Yeah, that does. Rumors are going to spread. By morning, the town will probably have heard of what you've done for them. But for now, you guys step inside the Sleeping Stag. The air is warm, and there's a hearth nearby, a dwindling hearth. The scent of burnt-out candle and aged wood lingers. There's a small, modestly kept common room. There's only one guy in here, though, because it's like 3 in the morning by the time you guys get back. There's a single patron, a bearded farmer. He sits at one of the tables, and he's nursing the last drops of a nail, and his head's kind of like nodding a little bit. Behind the counter, there's an innkeeper, a burly aged man, half-lidded eyes lazily rubbed a tankard with an old rag. What are you guys gonna...
I say I'm just gonna go upstairs and go meditate on today's events and then get some rest because I doubt their kitchen would be open at this late of hour, and I don't really drink all that often.
He shakes his head overhearing you say kitchen, and he says, late travelers, eh? Well, you don't look like trouble, and I heard Edric was putting you up for the night. And he gestures towards a wooden staircase in the back, yawning. He says, "Rooms upstairs, second and third on the left. Don't break anything."
I just bow my head in thanks and walk up the stairs.
Thank you, sir.
Nim, before we like go into the inn, he goes to Edric, and he says, "I'm sorry, we couldn't bring the child back. But here, take this as, you know, me saying sorry." And he pulls out a chunk of the skull butter and gives it to him.
He's a little moved because he kind of senses your reluctance to do anything nice, you know. So yeah, he's gonna
Nim's trying.
he's gonna smile at that and take some of the butter and go back home. So yeah, the stairs creak underfoot as you guys ascend. There's a couple beds, each with a simple bed, a wooden chest, and a candle flickering against the wall. As you settle in, the inn is still. Nothing really happens in the night, and y'all manage to have a full night's rest.
Awesome.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I can close that tab. We did ghost fight, guys. Good job.
Good job.
Done.
Good job.
I did have a backup in case the possession was still there. Is I get protection from good and evil.
All right.
And it would have given Brew another saving throw attempt.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Eee,
Yeah, that would have helped.
that totally would have helped.
And then if that didn't work, I had to swing at her.
There's always that option.
Yeah. For now, I think that's about the only map I have prepared. I don't know what else we got. Yeah, see, I couldn't find anything for the next set, so we might have to reuse some stuff here, but that's all right. So yeah, you guys wake up the next morning in Westbridge. I'm gonna give a little bit of an overview while I wait for Hannah. She's gonna grab us a snack. You see the farmers very busy. They're still coming in with like very few grain from the fields. They're just having a hell of a time with the plague out north. Kids are getting sick from the air. The stray dogs are in the street, just look sickly and dying. But rumor has spread of what you've done. The adventurers from Tribor who came and rid the bridge of a cursed, ghost, and nobody else has been bothered since. And so you do see a lot of more people looking at you than usual. A lot of the farmers are talking amongst themselves as they pass you, and
Brew's used to that.
what would you guys be getting into in Westbridge before you head out?
It's a small town, right?
Yeah, a small farming village. I can pull up the little blurb here. Let's see.
I guess we will probably resupply, food and oil and holy water, whatever they have that
Oh yeah,
to
you
sell.
did use some of Nimen's oil, and you did use some holy water.
I
And
also
then,
have owlbear meat to sell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make sure I got enough full allotment of arrows.
You find a place to sell your owl bear meat because
good.
because it's there's the grain shortage, so a meat surplus is always good. So they give you 8 gold for your owl bear meat.
I have 3 of them.
You have
So
3
is
of
that
them.
8 per?
Yeah, give them 8 per. Heck yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
beak and a claw too.
They don't have any. They can't eat beaks or claws, and there's not enough.
Nim's
magic-
really trying to sell it though.
Yeah, not enough magical people here. But yeah, you find stuff for enough to like replenish your provisions and your arrows. You find a Fletcher easy in the city. that or in the village, that's a pretty easy profession. I think, yeah, they're known for having a brewery. In fact, so you
Oh,
do.
There be any skull butter here?
I don't know. We're pretty far off now from Skullbrother Ranch, but
They're not
If,
selling skull butter. We gotta change that.
we could start becoming the lead premier exporters of skull butter and make a profit if you guys want. You just have to go back to Skullbutter Ranch and buy a surplus of skull butter.
There's no way it would last.
So yeah, just spend like if you're replenishing your holy waters and your
Oil.
oils and your arrows, just spend like 3 or 4 silver. Not too much, just enough for the day's expenses.
Done.
Anything else we need? Fellow adventurers?
So I haven't used anything else, so
Yeah, I don't really have a lot that I need to look
There-
for.
They fed
There's no
you.
shop.
They fed you at the inn. What are you shopping for? What are you looking?
I'm going to say they don't have any magic shops, right, or anything like that.
No, it's just mainly like they got a hammer and nail. They got the happy halfling. There's a couple little stores here and there, but nothing magical.
Okay.
And when you ask, people talk about Amphel the most. Like they talk about Amphel being a place where there's a lot of like, there's a few churches. And there's more, that kind of magical stuff, clerics and wizards and sorcerers in Amphel.
I'd buy a bunch of carrots and a bunch of apples to feed to the horses as treats.
Heck yeah!
yeah.
All right, take a couple silver. Take 2 silver out for
Okay.
some apples and some carrots, and you get yourself a couple bags to put on your horse's saddlebags, and your horse is more than happy to carry apples and carrots.
I'm back.
All right.
Bow on my
so
horse.
What would Malara do in Westbridge before you guys leave? We got it. What everyone else pretty much went through. Is there anything in particular you're looking for or want to do before you leave a small village?
A small village, probably not. I'm still always just on the hunt for artifacts of Moonbow. So unless there's a like artifact shop or a particularly rare magic shop,
No.
then I'm good.
Is there one last, if we're there for, little hour or so, anybody have like rumors that we've heard or, places that, so-and-so is the chatter.
There's a lot of rumors about what's causing the plague in the fields, and the corruption in nature. Things that never happened before happening again, like the ghost haunting the bridge hasn't happened in a long time and only used to happen rarely, is now happening like all the time.
Ask
Rumors.
Barkeep-
Go ahead.
Can I ask Barkeep if they've ever seen anyone come through here? Old man, antlers on their head, carrying a staff.
Doesn't really ring any bells. Is there someone you're looking for?
Yeah, you remember him.
I'll be on the lookout. Is he someone I should be worried about, or?
Yes.
He's gonna write that down, actually.
As soon as you see this person, alert the authorities.
All right.
Has any other travelers or caravans come through?
There was a couple caravans that came through, and just normal things, except for one that really didn't stop or talk to too many people, and it did have a procession of hooded figures, but other than
Did their
that,
caravan glow blue?
it definitely was eerie, that's for sure. A lot of people, said that maybe it was them that caused the curse, because after they rolled through, strange things started happening, and before you know it, the first spore pocket was discovered, and the rest is history.
The which way did they go? Do you know if they headed off any certain direction or not?
Oh, he points towards the long road south.
Is that where we're going to or not?
Yeah, most people are going south. He says not too many people are looking to go north into the Stone Mountains anymore.
One more question. The ghost that plagued the bridge. Does anybody know who that might have been when they were human?
There's rumors that she was a merchant's wife, but nothing concrete.
Okay.
That they robbed a merchant on the street, and the merchant lived, but his wife did not. They tried to take some necklaces. She resisted and got.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's a good. We hired a priest to try to figure that out, but he couldn't get to the bottom of it, and it's been something that only happened periodically until now, and more and more people were having problems as they cross that bridge at night.
So on our way out, are we crossing the bridge again or not?
Nope, you're going south.
How far away is the bridge, real quick?
It was about a couple hours travel by horse. You could probably.
All right.
Yeah, but you pretty much you cleared that up. You took care of the desecrated remains. When you left the bridge, you didn't feel any sense of evil from it. So.
Okay. On the way out of town, they have a church, right?
Yeah, a small church. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Just I tell my compatriots I'm gonna be 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go in there and give a small offering, and I don't know light a candle for this. Even though she was an evil specter ghost, I'm gonna pray for her soul.
Right.
As the merchant's wife. So.
Yeah. You do feel Tyr's light shine down on you, and justice is about exactly that. Like finding room and compassion for all things, and you've done that, and take an inspiration. So anytime that you want, if you roll a die that you don't like, spend your inspiration, re-roll it.
All right, cool. Thank you.
And
Nice.
yeah, you guys wait a couple minutes, and your paladin comes out. Big smile on his face. Doing right by his god, and you all get on your horses and you head out onto the long road. All right, so the road, it actually is long and aptly named. It bends past small forgotten. The road bends past a small forgotten burial ground as you guys get south a few hours of West Bridge. Its headstones weathered and broken, and the scent of churned earth and something more foul lingers on the breeze. Then
Ooh.
a faint blue glow flickering through the trees, seen during even the day,
That blue glow.
pulsing like the dying heartbeat.
Seeing what I'm seeing?
I see it.
What
that
do we
was
see
good.
about it?
Do a detect evil.
Smart. I was gonna go hit it.
Yeah, what's the distance on that again?
Oh, I gotta look it up. Second. 60 feet.
Okay, you do at the very edges of your sensing, it is a little ways away, that glow. So you do feel like on the very edges of how far you can sense, you do feel evil at play here.
And I know the general direction of the higher
Yep.
sense.
Yep.
I tell the party what I sense. What do we wanna do?
Take a
How
look.
is Lucian's cut? Is that glowing at all? Do we notice
Yeah.
that at all?
Roll an investigation.
Let's see. Ooh, that's gonna be a bed throw.
And how does your character approach this?
I'm gonna roll a 7, and I'm just gonna be like, come up to Lucian and be like, you definitely have some attraction to that light, don't you? And I like pat him on the back, and then I also pat him on the chest for no particular reason.
And I
And kind of
look at
like
her,
feel around his chest, being like, you know,
That was
Just
and
awkward.
and I ask her, "You want to know if something's happening to my wound?"
I mean, it's yeah. If you happen to bring it up, I guess. You know, how is that
Think it's onto
going?
you.
I will take opportunity to bare my chest and to check it out myself too.
You do see it is more distinct than it was before, and it is glowing just ever so slightly.
I think
can't
that we,
see it.
I think we take that as an indication of the evil that's present.
In
Ah.
you, or
So do you guys follow the glow in the trees, or what are you guys up
I think we need to stealthily check it out, see what's going
to?
on.
All right.
Yeah, but keep
give
our
me stealth
distance.
rolls.
So we need stealth rolls right now.
Yep.
Is my cape shimmering at all? Because it shimmers whenever there's danger nearby.
There's not danger for you, so there's not any danger
Okay.
shimmer.
I had dirty 20.
That's
I
dirty
got a-
20.
I also
5.
got a dirty 20.
Hey.
I got 16.
I'm clumsy. I got a 5.
I'm the stealthy one, and I.
So even though I'm gonna give it as a group, 3 out of 4 is not bad. So Lucian's the loudest, but with some coaching from the rest of you, and a
Yeah,
little bit of
squat like
Nim's
this.
Stuck a
oil.
pillow between the plates of your armor so that way it doesn't squeak.
A little bit of Nim's oil goes a long way, and he WD-40s some of your creases with some oil, and you manage to sneak closer. So,
You have to-
following the glow, the party stumbles upon a disturbing sight. Several of the graves are freshly dug up. Dirt heaps and messy piles, and a crude cart stands nearby, filled with partially assembled skeletons, their bones picked clean. 3 cloaked figures huddled around a half-drawn ritual circle, arguing in hushed tones, their hands stained with the dirt of graves, and their boots sink deep into the disturbed earth. So because you guys snuck and got closer, you hear them say, "It won't work. We don't have the skulls. You see, one of them, yeah, that one. We'll have to
He's
find.
after our butter skulls.
Well, then we'll have to
Nim's
find
holding on
more.
to his-
We won't wait much longer. I know house more than their fucking rules.
We need to,
Deadlines.
I want to attack with arrows, and we need to disrupt their ritual circle. somehow.
Malara's thumbing through her spell book. Wait, maybe there's something I can do to stop them real quick.
Mm.
How many of them are up there?
There's 3.
You
Great.
got hold persons or anything like that?
I do, but I can only hold one person.
All right.
I have silence, though. I was wondering if I could put a silence bubble over them if they are magic users.
Well, I'd assume they are if they got a ritual circle.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a really good plan, Hannah.
Okay.
What are you gonna
let's
cast?
do-
What?
I want to cast
What does
as
Malora-
silently as I can. I want to cast silence, and it is has a range of 120 feet. It's concentration up to 10 minutes. I create a 20-foot radius sphere of silence centered on a point you choose within range. Radius too. That's not even just diameter. That's cool.
Let me see. We might have a place I can reuse.
I
or
think we've been
something.
doing 20 feet diameter, but radius is huge.
Let's see here.
Within the sphere, no sound can be created, heard, or transmitted. Any creature object within the sphere is deafened, and spells that require a verbal component cannot be cast within the area.
So they won't hear the arrows thunking in their backs either.
Nope.
I love that.
They'll just be like, ow.
Let me see if I can do this real quick, guys, because if I can, that'd be great for you all doing battle.
If at all
We should-
possible, I want to do that.
Nim, if you're going to use your crossbow, we should concentrate our fire on one of them.
I
Try
was
to
just
take 'em
thinking
out.
The same thing. Yeah.
All right, so we'll consider this a surprise round, yeah? Can I make background? Let's transform. Hey. Look at that, guys. We got a graveyard.
Awesome. And we burn the
Cool.
skeletons. Try to concentrate their deaths in their bodies.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, so hold on.
I know.
It's a good plan.
Thinking out loud.
You're a master strategist, that's for sure, man.
True.
That's for sure. I love it. All right, what do I
Just
want? I
Joining the
want-
guard?
What?
You ever thought about joining the guard?
Yeah. Well, William did his time, that's for sure.
Long time ago.
These creeps aren't getting my skull butter.
Yeah, we gotta
Anything
find-
but the skull
we
butter.
gotta find
And-
some-
I'll die for my skull
What?
butter.
I gotta find some.
You-
just grab
You
it.
need to invest into that company that makes skull butter.
Okay, we're gonna throw alchemists. 3 alchemists. We gotta get a wagon. Barrel, bench, crate, horse. Screw it. Just crate. Crate and we'll draw the circle. Kind of give you guys an idea what they're up to.
So they're facing the entrance we're currently close to right now.
Yeah, let's move you guys back a little bit here. So you guys came from like the high road, pretends like over here, and this is one of the road that you came through the bushes stealthily. How far away is this? Let me just check. 45 feet. Do you think you could hear people for 45 feet? How close do you think?
Unless they're being loud. I mean, they'll be able to hear me cast my spell probably.
Alright, well then we're gonna get you a little closer. I want you to be able to hear, you know. Yeah, okay, so everybody decide your pecking order and decide what we're gonna do here.
I think
guess
we
we should
should do
roll-
silence
Let's
first.
just don't we roll initiative for surprise?
Isn't surprise round a little different?
Yeah, I
Because
think
like
it's
you
before,
can
yeah. Okay, yeah.
because you can like set up the order of things you want to happen.
Alright, set up your order you want.
And then we roll after that.
So
right?
you want silence and then a bunch of arrows,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I say I cast silence over them, which it's got a range of 120 feet, which is plenty.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a radius of 20 meters, so all in all, the circle must be 40 meters in diameter. So no, not that much. 20 meters from the center. So yeah, like that. 20 feet from the center. Yep.
How's that?
Yeah, about that. Scooch it over just a little bit to the left though, because I'm gonna. That's almost. You gotta give it just a little bit more.
And then we need. I think we need to shoot into the closest one.
Yeah.
Kill it as fast as we can. Kill him.
All right, so I cast silence.
All
what I
right.
Sneak up to like behind this tree that's just on the left there.
This one?
Yeah.
I say my little incantation, and a bubble of silence appears around the men. I'm sure. I don't know if they can see it. I don't know if it's like
There's a
iridescent or anything
shimmer,
like
and
that.
they definitely notice that they're completely deaf and can't hear.
Right.
Yeah, they're moving their mouth, but nothing's coming
Yeah.
out.
Let me turn these guys. Because they're doing circle stuff. Let's have the wagon of bones nearby.
Unholy,
Yep.
desecrating
Yeah.
heathens.
Yep. That's
So I did
them.
mine.
Dirty grave robbers.
Do yours.
All right, Lucian and Nim, give me attack rolls.
16 for a bow.
All right, give me the damage.
Give me 1 second here.
Nat 20.
5 damage for my arrow.
We do.
Damage.
It's a sneak attack, right? Or is that just a thing I can
Yours
do?
is a sneak attack.
Yeah.
And it's double damage.
Double damage. Ooh.
So you're probably gonna murk this guy.
Yeah, I feel like we are. Wait.
I like this too.
A little change of pace, but not bad.
So total damage 11 times 2. So 22.
Wow.
You kill the first guy.
Dang.
He doesn't even hear it. There's just like 2 arrows go through his friend's
Yeah.
neck. And then he looks over and he's dead.
Crossbow bolt just explodes
That's
from his
fucking
chest.
sweet.
You'll never take my skull butter.
All right, Brew, do you do anything? You got a surprise
Um,
attack?
You don't need anything to swing an axe, or need to say anything to swing an axe.
Yeah. Like that's not gonna ruin our surprise if I get
Probably
in there,
not.
right?
Probably not. This
Okay,
guy's
You're the
I'll
last
go
one,
for that.
anyways.
this guy's
I'll go
dead.
for that
so.
one. Closest to me, closest to this mausoleum. And
So you jump over a hedge and run at this motherfucker, and he's just,
just in
like
silence,
screaming. Yeah.
But there's no sound.
Yeah, they don't even hear the foot thumps as she approaches.
Yeah, they're only aware of if they actually see her. So
Is it 10 to hit?
That's going to miss. He's gonna jump out of the
Dang.
way at the last minute.
Heck.
Boo's very interested in my Lindt chocolate. You cannot have it. This is chocolate. This is not for kiddies. All right, so let's roll an initiative, I suppose, since we're over with our surprise round and they know you guys are there now.
okay, I got to get a real PC. I just got my phone and my iPad.
Well, I gotta say, you're doing fantastic
Yeah.
with both.
Can you list that as guy 1 and 2, please, and color him up or whatever you gotta do?
Thank you, Hannah. This will be red and blue.
Yeah, when I attack, since the silence is there, I can't do any like holy damage.
Right.
As you can
So-
do, if you're outside the circle,
You're
yes, you
outside
can.
it, Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
but
you
they're
can't while
inside the
inside.
circle.
But do I have to keep my
But the
Like, you
attack
can't-
still lands.
right? But I'm wondering for the extra damage, do I need to have the incantation still going like my
Yes.
prayer?
Mm-hmm. So you are correct, Paladin. When you enter the
All right.
sphere of silence, you can no longer communicate with your god
At least orally.
orally.
So-
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, sorry. Go ahead. Do your orders and stuff first.
All right, up first is Blue. He is going to. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you silenced?
It's okay. He's going to run over here, drag his crate, spill it onto the ground, and once he's out, he's going to say a couple magic words. And he is going to. Where is it? Where is it? Where am I?
What's happening?
What's that? Where am I? There it is. Bone amalgam. A horrifying construct of bones and grave dust. So I don't know how we're gonna get hopefully there's something in here that we can, some kind of monster that we can use.
Hannah, when you cast your silence, can you move it?
I just looked that up and no, I cannot.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, sorry,
Good thinking though.
What if I push it really hard?
guys. Creatures and monsters. Let's see here. We're just gonna have to pick something.
So once that second guy moves out of the circle, I'm pretty much gonna. I might just deactivate it my turn and do something else.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you keep it up because we still got another spellcaster in there.
So he spills all those bones onto the ground, and then going to run.
My only qualm with that though is that it's concentrated. So if I have to basically do nothing or do something that doesn't break concentration in order to keep
Well,
it up,
Yeah, well,
I'll consider it though.
you've got Nim and I they can take care of the guy outside, and you've got Brew that's going to whack the crap out of the guy inside. So I would say protect Brew from the spells and see what's up.
So yeah, you
Okay.
guys see this horrifying shifting construct of bones and grave dust, like, you know, growing extra limbs out of the bones that it had, you know, like just becoming like this amalgamation of human body pieces.
Can you give it an initiative roll?
Yep, we're gonna do that right now. And it's gonna give him 19. So
Okay, what's the dex on that?
Probably not a whole lot. Pull it up. 0.
Fabulous.
So you want to add it to the initiative? Excuse me.
Ryan.
Okay, bone collector. I like that. Lucian, you are up. You just see over the top of this hedge right in front of you. You see the like tops of the skulls and the arms of this bone amalgamation. The bone collector.
Yep. And I'm going to try to turn undead on the bunch of bones floating all the way around.
All right.
Gotta find that.
Bone collector. I like that. Yeah, that's great.
Me?
So
So it's
roll.
got a
Yeah, what do I got to roll again? A wisdom.
wisdom saving throw for your creature.
He's rolling 19.
Wow, that sucked.
Yeah, sorry.
Rude.
No worries.
I don't know what the deal is with these dice today, guys, but we
Yeah,
are on
wow.
fire.
Yeah, all my rolls.
If you want me to switch it up, I will, but
None.
you want to put my
We've
dice
had
in.
it pretty easy.
Yeah, true. True. It's about time you guys suffered. I agree with you. I agree with you there. So you hold up your holy symbol, and because of the hedge, the bone collector turns its head and like shields its eyes from the visage of your holy symbol, and pulls grave dirt up and like out of the ground and like fills this area here with like grave dirt and like covers the hedges so that you can't like see him too much,
Damn.
protecting him from Tyr's light. Is there anything else you would like to do, like move, or if, like we talked about bonus actions, you still got both?
Okay. And Nim's next to be still, or is he
Yep.
taking off?
Nim's right next to you for the time being. He is at the bottom of the order, so he won't be moving anytime soon. Well, not bottom, but
All right, then I'm going to start taking my sword out and running towards the action, the fighting.
my question to you is, would you like to try to go over the hedge, or would you like to try to go along the path? Because between you and the graveyard right now is a pretty tall hedge. It's not as tall as a tree, but it's like, you know, it goes underneath this tree, so obviously it's a little bit tall.
All right, well then I'm gonna have to. I probably can't go over it or through it.
If you want, you can go over and through it. It'll just require some skill checks.
I just don't want to leave Nim out by himself. Is he exposed to these folks?
Nope. Currently, he's
Oh.
he's with you behind the hedge, right next to you.
So they can't see me at all.
Yeah, they can't really see you now.
Okay, so I am going to. I'll tell you what I'm going to do because you're next to me. I'm going to go invisible and try to sneak in and get a sneak attack on one of them.
All right, then I'm going to go the long way around so that they're aware of me
Okay.
and
Yeah,
takes their eyes off.
So yeah, you step at the edge of the bubble and you see Red and the bone amalgamation, and you're ready to go. Longsword drawn, shield up. Ha! All right, next we got Malara.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and right next to Lucian at the entrance of this graveyard / the beginning of the circle without being in the circle if I can. Is that possible?
Yeah,
Like
I'll
right
just
there.
move
Yeah.
you. We'll just move you.
Do I have visual of the bone collector from
Yes,
this angle?
from this angle, we'll say you do. You're standing in.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on the bone collector.
Riding bolt.
Where is it at? It's a 1 action. It's instantaneous, so it doesn't break concentration.
Yep.
It's 120 feet range. I'm actually going to cast this. I'm just
Higher
going to cast
level?
this as level 1.
Oh, that's level 1. Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna cast that at higher level.
I was thinking about it, but it's already pretty dope without doing that. So that's an attack roll plus my. It's gonna be a 17 versus armor class.
That's gonna hit. Just barely.
Fabulous.
Just barely.
So I send a bolt of radiant energy, kind of like in a Kamehameha wave format, and I send my incantation with Moonlit Spark. The path is bright. A radiant bolt to pierce the night, and then I roll my damage. Takes 4d6 radiant damage. I don't know if it's got weakness to that. 1 sec.
It does not. It's made of bones.
Woohoo! That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
All right. yeah, that's
And
gonna hit.
then also any attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage, and the target is illuminated by light. And with that, the other spell is still active, and I will end my
Let's
turn.
see. Illuminated by light. We'll just put that on there. So yeah, you smash into the bone amalgamation, and it gets rocked by your radiant light. Next, it's his turn.
You got that 22 damage, right?
Yep. All right, he's gonna float on over to Brew. Brew, he's got
Scream silently.
yeah, he's got multiple arms. He's got one arm that's just like a big group of hands, like a giant smashy arm, like a slamming arm. He's got one that's kind of like a bone mace, and then he's got an arm that's kind of like a bone sword.
Hate it.
He's gonna roll a nat 20.
Holy cow!
So rude.
You weighted your dice.
That dice needs to be jailed and inspected.
I used the other one, bro. I used the other one. It's just me today. I swear, I switched dice
Unreal.
for you guys.
That's
I'll
crazy.
forfeit. I'm leaving.
Okay,
Like the statistical probability of that happening.
I know,
Yeah.
dude.
Really,
I know.
really high.
Tell
Crazy.
me about it.
You need to go buy a lottery ticket.
I know, right
Yeah.
now. Let's
Yeah.
get out there. Where's the dice roll? Here we go. I'm gonna
Hannah
roll a
did
d20 right
kind
now.
of win the lottery.
All right, he won. Yeah, he did. Yeah, she did. I rolled a 1, so that's not good. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this.
I think that's
All
pretty
right, you
Pretty
take 10 damage.
good. Oh no.
What type?
Slashing.
You're not immune to that, are you?
Not yet. Haven't raged yet.
So big hits.
Big ol' hitties.
Big O hitties coming from this guy. All right, who's next? Red. Red's gonna be right next to you.
Let me guess.
He's got an unarmed attack because he doesn't have anything. He is literally a grave robber and just came here to rob graves. So,
And he's silenced.
a 15 to your AC for an unarmed attack strike. He's gonna try to punch you.
Oh. No.
All right. He is. He's gonna try to flee. So take an opportunity attack.
And have advantage.
Yes.
Slice
Wrong
that.
guy. It's supposed to be the guy that's lit up. My bad.
Yep. So just a regular attack, please, without advantage.
Oh my god. 11.
You hit.
I do.
Yeah, an 11's his AC.
Oh my god, my rolls are shit. 4.
How much?
4.
4. All right. Yeah, he takes the damage, but he runs. Let's see here. Yep, he's just gonna get the fuck out.
And now you can remove the circle handle.
It is.
Unless the bone collector does any spells.
I
doubt it, but-
No, he doesn't. Nimin.
So how high is this hedge?
It's taller than you are, my friend. It takes some acrobatics getting over.
Cause what?
I don't know. Hedges are usually what, like neck high,
Like
head high.
4 to 6 feet.
Yeah. All the hedges I've ever trimmed were taller than as tall as I am, and I'm 6 foot. So.
Because I can. What was it? I just saw it. It's jumping.
Oh
okay.
yeah, you get a jump spell.
Yeah, no. My high jump is 3 plus my strength modifier, which doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't really put me up there.
No, you're not strong. You're not too strong to
Nim
jump
just does
over.
like a little hop.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I
Watch
think I
this,
can do
guys.
it.
And then like crawling over to shit that screws up my plan then. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna use my movement to go. I think I can go right to the edge of that hedge, right towards who's Lara.
Yep.
I guess I'll use my crossbow then to do a sneak attack on that creature.
The bone amalgamation. All right, let's see it.
And you get advantage.
All right.
Oops. Pull his stats up real quick. Make sure I remember his AC. It's a little high, guys.
21.
That's gonna hit. Good thing you're a big hitter.
Sneak attacks, man.
Yeah, them sneak attacks are great though. It's your bread and butter right there. So
Ooh, good roll too. Okay. It's a sneak attack, right? So it's double damage.
Yep.
So 17.
Ooh. Okay. And what was the hit that you did again? Anna? Remember?
22.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. All right.
Oh wait. Well, a sneak attack. Once per turn, you deal an extra 2d6.
Oh, that's what it is. So.
So I should have rolled another 6d6.
roll another d6. Tell me
my-
what it is.
Yeah, my weapon does a 1d6.
Yeah.
And the extra damage. Okay, so
Yeah,
another,
make sure you give me all the damage before we go on to the
Yeah.
next. You know.
so that's another 6.
Okay. All right.
23 then.
That's 23
Yeah.
altogether. That's pretty much exact. Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
Brew. If there's nothing else, Nim, it'll be your turn.
I'm just gonna do my master of tactics for Brew.
Okay.
And tell her to finish it.
She can't hear you.
Yeah. Does she have
Alright.
to be able to hear
Alright.
you?
I think she has to hear me, right? I don't
Okay.
know.
Probably.
Check the spell.
Probably.
Because if there's stipulations like that, I want to hear it all. That's fun.
Here, let me
The
read my
target can
side.
see or hear you. So
Hold on, let me look at silence
so
in
you
my
have
spellbook.
to roll a performance.
yeah, I was gonna say
Roll
if
a
I'm like waving my
performance, yeah.
hands, being like pointing. at the
20-foot radius sphere of silence centered on a point you choose within range. Within the sphere, no sound can be created, heard, or transmitted. So yeah, she cannot
Okay,
hear
so
you.
I'm just waving my arms and like trying to.
Roll me a little
Encourage
performance,
Brew.
and we'll see what comes out.
Yeah.
I'd
That's
also
a
be
nat-
facing the other way. 'cause
You
I was
point-
just
you
going-
point at
Yeah,
the
does she even
Yeah,
notice?
yeah,
Does
would
she have
she
to do
even see
passive
me? If I-
If you
perception?
roll a high enough performance, you'll be
Nah,
able to be seen.
I rolled a 9.
No.
You're too short.
Too short.
Too short,
yeah.
man.
You're trying to like
behind-
shout
behind
between,
malaria.
yeah.
Malaria.
Waving your
Malaria.
malaria.
Hey, you know,
Laura.
sometimes I spread malaria. What do you know?
Malaria. All right. Brew, it is your turn.
I rage.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
so
hear it, but
confused
you
as to what's
see
going on.
her get so mad. All right, what else?
Okay.
So she's
I'm
just
gonna-
like screaming, and we're just, but
Yeah,
nothing's
pretty
coming out.
much.
Yeah, nothing's coming out. Yeah,
We're just watching her yell.
I'm gonna try to
a
hit.
silent battle between this
Bloody boy.
gargantuan here. It's like giant amalgamation
Oh,
of
thank God.
bones.
20 to hit.
That's gonna hit. 30-20.
And with advantage, or even without, yeah.
Mhm. So 14 damage,
Whew.
and
Okay, anything else? You rage out and smash the bones, and they rattle.
put a little frost chill on that one.
Okay, roll me the frost damage.
Oh boy. One.
Okay, all right.
But its speed is also reduced by 10 feet
Okay, that's good. That's right.
until my next turn.
So you see Frost erupt from the ground and kind of get up around his feet and kind of chill his feet, his many feet that he has. Next is gonna be Blue. He's gonna dash, and he's gonna say, "Fuck this shit." He's out. Yep, he runs off the map. He just leaves. Take him off.
Blue.
Lucian.
Are they both gone?
Nope, Red's here.
So Blue's just gone.
All right, Paladin of Tyr, you're at the edge of a silenced sphere. You see Brew and a giant bone amalgamation battling it out like a silent movie playing out in front of you. What's... And you are muted.
He's muted.
You might be AFK. We will please hold.
Buy Hemperl.
Yeah, roll the commercials.
You gotta go to my YouTube channel and go to the commercials.
Well, he is almost done. We're getting there.
Go get more snacks.
Yep, if you gotta take a bio break, now's a good time.
Good idea. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Continue snacking on this. Thank you all very much at home for joining us. Now's the time I take a break from being DM and go back to being Victorbot, being the humanoid entertainment lifeform system. So how y'all doing at home? This is the Silver Flame Adventurers Guild. They are currently in a graveyard, an old graveyard, killing some grave robbers, some dirty grave robbers. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, but you're like, I have no idea what's happening. Who are these people? Hey, guess what? You can go to my YouTube. Go to our playlist. And look. Episode 2 through 6. Which today should be episode 6, not episode... Or episode 7, not episode 6. But we'll fix that in post.
Sit in post.
We'll fix it in post. All right.
Meeting the world's like loudest cheesies though, so I'm gonna mute
Oh,
while I eat that.
that's great. Support Canadian brands. That's all I gotta say.
They're
There ain't
delicious.
nothing made in America that's worth buying anymore, and that's a
Yeah,
sad
Except for your
truth.
cereal. Your cereal is the only thing that
Oh
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
I was looking at the grocery store today, and I was like, all the good cereals like American made.
What did you buy that was your favorite cereal? That was American.
I'm pretty sure Cinnamon Toast Crunch is
Yeah.
American.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
that's one of mine too.
But like all the sugary ones, because Canada apparently doesn't like sugary cereals.
Probably for the best.
True.
Cut sugar out of your diet, you'd probably be like, oh fuck, I feel better. I still have it. I had sugar in my tea today. I still struggle with sugar.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar in the things I eat. Like, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There's just no way around it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah.
I think I accidentally put everyone on mute. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. We figured you needed a break, so we all took a bio break ourselves, and Hannah will be right back. We'll begin. It's your turn.
All right, I did too. So thank you.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's your turn if you want to go.
All right. I rolled an 18 with my sword,
Yeah, long sword this fool.
and
Sorted.
Get sworded. Sword him with the sword.
6 + 4, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, we're getting there. As you break more and more bones off this amalgamation, it silently screams out into the night sky, or I guess it's not night, it's day. He just like silently screams. So. But he's still got some fight in him. He still stands.
Unholy creature.
Unholy abomination of the bones of the long dead. What a creature, man. What a monster. All right, Malara.
Okay, I had a spell I was looking to use.
Fun. I love spells.
Love spells. Looking
Big
at it
fan.
real
Well, you're
quick.
gonna cast a love spell on it?
No.
You can't hurt me. You love me too much. And I'll break up with you if you hurt any of my friends.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. I'm gonna break the concentration on silence
Okay, boom. We're getting
and get
pretty
rid of
serious.
that, and I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
What's that do?
I create a floating and spectral weapon with range that lasts for the duration. Range is 60 feet. Duration is concentration up to 1 minute. When you cast a spell, you can choose a weapon type like a sword or a mace. I'm gonna choose a battle axe. And the weapon attacks as a melee spell attack against a creature with a 5e on a hit, blah blah blah. So basically, I gotta roll initiative for this. So
This is awesome. Here we go.
I don't know how it's not gonna have like a dex, so it's gonna be 0 dex, right?
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Just rolling a d20.
Yeah. All right, where'd our music go?
It's gonna be a 12, so that's gonna be like just after red, I believe. No, yeah, just after red.
Red's almost out of it, too.
Sweet.
So, is that all you do, then?
Let's see. I think that's an action.
That's an action, yep. Any bonus
Um,
actions?
Oh, that's a
move?
bonus action.
That's a bonus action. Awesome.
So yeah.
Hell
So
yeah,
then,
dude. Throw me out another spell.
no, I gotta think about one that doesn't break my concentration. Otherwise, that just immediately goes away. Son of a gun. I'm gonna just shoot it with a bow.
Okay, give me an attack.
Alrighty. Come up here.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. And I think I still have advantage on it because it would be the end of this turn that effect would end. So
For sure. Roll with advantage.
the first one's gonna be a 17. Ooh, how about I actually keep it on the table? It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Sweet. 1d6 piercing. That's gonna be max damage of 6 piercing damage on the amalgamation thingy.
6 piercing. All right, so you see your arrows go through its legs that have been frosted over by Brew's frost magic, and one of its legs gets taken out.
Nice.
But it's just barely standing, and it's going to turn to you. Its bony mass now
and
free
it's,
from its.
You can take off the light advantage too.
Okay, we'll take out the light advantage. It's leg free. It steps closer.
Oh,
Brew, do something. Don't you have Sentinel?
Be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, I
Hannah?
do.
Yeah, that dirty 20 will absolutely hit.
Okay, I need to roll my d10. Okay, you take 11 damage.
Damn. All right.
That's bludgeoning with the big.
I don't think I have any immunities to anything, so.
So what is Sentinel? Once he attacks her, you Brew get a
I
Sentinel
do an
attack.
opportunity.
All right,
Yep.
roll me that, because that might be the determining factor. The battle axe might not
To
even.
hit.
Ooh, that's gonna miss.
Yeah, I thought.
All right, so next is gonna be Red. He's all the way down here too. Guess what? He's dashing. He's out of here. He runs off the map. So take Red off the initiative here, and it's Battle Axe's turn. Roll for Battle Axe.
So I assume I just roll a d20 without any attributes or anything.
I think so. I've never used this spell. It's an interesting spell, that's for sure.
Because I have the stats for it, but it's not like a person, so it doesn't have.
Yeah, just roll and.
Yeah, it doesn't get proficiency, doesn't get
Okay.
advantage.
Does it use any of your stats?
No, I don't think it would, because it's just like I'm not. I guess it's just fighting on its own.
Yeah, it's just swinging itself. It's
Aw.
literally in the air swinging
Who's
itself.
doing it?
And just like in Baldur's Gate, it misses probably a lot. So,
Yeah, it's an 8 versus armor
yeah,
class.
that's
so.
gonna miss.
Damn it. And that's all it can do. It might move closer to it if it's a little further away.
You hear it now, and you hear its necrotic, unholy screams emanating from its like rattling jaws, skulls. What do you do?
Me?
Nimin.
Oh.
Nim. Little Nim.
Well,
It's not looking very good at all for him.
yeah.
He's on his last leg. Literally.
Does it matter how close I am with a crossbow? Like, does that affect?
Distance.
It's like a Baldur's Gate thing. I don't know.
You have enough. Doesn't have a 10 feet reach, so I think you're good if you
Yeah,
want
like,
to
okay.
disengage. But it does for like as far. If you get out of its range, you take disadvantage. Is basically how it works.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
That's the rules that we've been playing on forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot with my crossbow right from where I am.
All right. Yeah, you just duck down and take
Oh,
aim.
damn.
An oh damn, really? An oh damn good oh damn or an oh damn?
Yeah.
No. All right.
23.
That's gonna hit. That's with sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me the damage. This is probably gonna determine its life or death.
3. I like rolling a bunch of dice at once.
Yeah, it's nice, eh?
Use my blood dice. Uh, 24 damage.
Holy shit. Okay, you shatter the main skull that is like got the most action coming from it for as far as like necrotic feeling and like eeriness, and it just shatters the top through the top of the skull, and it falls to the ground as a pile of bones.
Hell yeah.
Oops. Defeated.
Noise.
End of initiative. You all are in free action.
After a minute, my battle axe just dissipates. And I want to cast health on myself.
We don't see the other people coming back, right? They're gone.
The other two are gone. There's a corpse of one of them, a cart, and the pile of bones, and all of the freshly. There's not all of the graves have been turned, but you notice that some of the graves have been selected and dug up.
We I searched the dead necromancer or whatever he was.
All right, roll me a quick perception or investigation check,
Okay, 1 second.
depending on what you want to use.
All right, I gotta find my sheet now. Yeah, where they put it? All right, I rolled a 15,
All right.
and perception. My wisdom is +1 to that.
16, that's a pretty good roll. You find a sealed letter with the Morin family crest on it.
Oh,
A direct tie to this conspiracy to dig up certain key members, a bloodline, a specific bloodline.
and all right. So I'm going to share that with the group as I decapitate this guy.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Of
Check
course. Of course.
I have no mercy for these
Excuse me,
type of
as
people.
one does. Yeah, he's a grave robber, dude. Like, he's...
Yeah, he doesn't even get a grave. I'm going to burn him at the end, and then the open graves. I'm going to after I do that, I'm going to start taking the bones and doing the best I can to kind of put them in the graves, and say a prayer. You know, try to reconsecrate the grave.
Does anybody else help with that?
Yeah, I want to help him with that too.
You said there's a cart?
Yeah.
Can I look through the cart?
Yeah, I'm gonna look through the cart with her.
The cart was the one that held all of the bones. Roll me an investigation check, the both of you, and we'll see who gets the highest and who figures it out
It was
first.
a 14, but I have -1, so 13.
13, all right. What about
It was
Nimin?
investigation, you said?
Yeah, investigation.
11.
So oddly enough, Brew's the first one to pick up on all this. You realize that the all the bones come from the same family. You like kind of looking at the bones, looking at all the grave sites, and they all have like the same name. They come from like the same part of the graveyard. And yeah, you see that it's Duskbane, the last name.
Dustbane. That sounds like a evil name. I don't know.
I don't trust it.
All right, so you guys find the letter with the Morin family crest. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the graveyard. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm burning that guy's body.
Yeah, you definitely make sure that he ain't coming back. And you guys buried the rest of the Duskbanes in their graves. Okay.
And say prayers over them and sprinkle them with a little bit of holy water.
Good, all
I
right.
put holy water in after the guy's burnt too, just so his soul and his evil place will have that scar.
You notice. Yep.
Can I do like a history check or something to see if Nim knows anything about the Duskbanes,
Yes.
or like if where they're from or what they?
Sure.
And you can do it on the Letter family too.
Yeah. Morin. House Morin. I think I gave you something from House Morin
Yeah.
before too.
I already knew a little bit about that.
Really?
16 for the.
Heck yeah. So, you've heard of the Duskborns. You've heard that they forged ties with House Morin. You know that that they were very good at covering things up for people. Like they were known as like fixers, pretty much. They moved and dealt with illicit goods.
Okay.
But as far as like the Duskbanes, you've heard about that, but a lot of the things that you remember reading were heavily censored, were heavily redacted, mainly because like out of like hatred for this person. So like the Duskbane family is kind of like obscured, you know.
Okay.
There's been lost marriages and records destroyed, you know. So sketchy. And who's the family that's really sketchy? Yeah. So
Okay, I will share that with the group, like my vague,
yeah, your vague understanding
idea
of
of
it.
what I know, understanding of what it is.
How long have you known this?
Yeah.
I've had some hints from some people I know on our travels, and they have given me a bit of information on the House Morn. But I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure we investigated it first before we started. Before I let you guys all know.
Bullshit.
But we have been on the right trail.
Since Nim is sort of the spy
Yeah.
and knows all the, I'm going to give him the letter for safekeeping because he's kind of knows all the ins and outs. So
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, add the grave robbers letter. It's basically detailing how they're building something piece by piece. They talk. House Morin talks a lot about bringing him back. He cannot wait. Like he doesn't have time. And so
it's got to be the super lich that we got in the first bunch of encounters that they were talking about.
I agree.
Okay, you're all in free action. If you all want to head out, you're more than welcome to. It's probably, like 5, 6 o'clock.
Let's travel a little more and then we'll find
Yeah.
a safe place to
Yeah,
rest.
back.
Couple hours, yeah. So yeah, you guys head out, gallop out for an hour or two, and make some decent time. Let me pull up my night one, and we'll make camp. I think we have a long road camp, don't we? Look at this. Look, here's a nice long road. We're just gonna take all these old other people that we had here. We'll keep Lucy in.
That card just so.
Delete that. So, yeah, we'll put you guys off to the side here.
Feels like we camped here before.
Yeah.
This place looks really familiar.
Was that Malera?
Are you guys being dragged around too by an unseen force?
No, it's called a horse.
Ah, yes.
Well,
Ah, fire suddenly appears.
Yeah, everybody roll me a group survival. Best, best.
14.
If everybody passes here, we'll see how good of a campsite.
24.
16.
Okay. What about you, Nimming? Give me a roll. You all have pretty good rolls so far.
Not Nimin though. 4.
Jesus Christ.
Niminate, it takes you build a really nice fire pit, but it takes you like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get the horse or to get the fire started.
Nim needs a nap.
I give the horses a bedtime snack of an apple each.
3, 4. All right, so yeah, you guys managed to make good camp. Sure we can get some tents here. We're just gonna keep using this over and over again for sure. For real. Come on, give me
Can
a
you
tent.
favorite assets or anything?
I don't know. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know if you copy the library.
Copy the library. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll just put your tents around here. Put your tent like this. We'll rotate it. One of you camps next to the road here. All right, so you set up. Yeah, just pretend on the other side of this is a small stream. As the party sets up a camp near a small stream in the woods, it is eerily silent. No crickets, no owls, just a faint whisper of wind. What would your characters be doing, and who's taking first watch?
I'll take watch. Lucian.
All right, Lucian steps up to sit next to the fire for first watch as the rest of you go to camp, go to sleep. Where do you guys? Let me see here. God, this thing's so big.
I have a torch ready in case I need to go around, and I do make regular checks around the camp.
We'll put you all in your own tents. All right, you're all in your tents. Everybody else, I'm assuming, what are y'all doing in your tents?
Meditating and trying to get some rest.
Meditating and trancing. All right.
So I forgot about this necklace that I have since the beginning.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to attune to it.
No, actually, it's just a normal
Or you-
necklace.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a necklace.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Nim's just going to bed. He's reflecting on the day, and he's the stuff with the kid today really bugged him because it's got him reflecting on dealing with loss and not having someone come after you and find you.
Right.
So
I like that. All right, taking inspiration. Brew, anything else? What's Brew doing?
Well, Brew just passes out on her bedroll, still totally clothed.
Yeah.
Great axe just right beside her.
Right next to her, yeah, prepped. All right. Lucian, give me a perception check.
All right. I just rolled a 16,
Okay.
and I got a +1 for my wisdom.
Yeah, 17. Hell yeah. So, as you sit next to the fire, it's a clear sky, eerily silent, like we said. Then suddenly, a solitary stag wanders near the edge of your fire sight light. At first, it seems normal, but upon closer inspection, bones are visible beneath its hide, as though its flesh were stretched too thin. Its antlers drip with a black ichor, and its eyes burn with an unnatural green fire. So this stag doesn't bolt, nor does it graze. It simply stands there, watching. Its antlers, darkened and malformed, shimmer with a sickly green hue in the firelight. As you meet its gaze, a voice, but not your own, echoes inside your mind. This is gonna be a skill challenge. Give me an Arcana, Nature, or Religion check.
All right, I rolled a natural 19, and there's Arcana.
You use Arcana, all right.
Well, they're all under intelligence, and I got a 0 modifier, so I rolled a 19.
All right, but as a skill, I think you get. What is that?
You get proficiencies.
Did you get proficiency in Arcana? Did you choose proficiencies yet for your skills?
No.
How many do you get? You get 2, right?
Yeah.
Choose 2 skills to get a proficiency in, and add a
All right.
+2 to those modifiers. When you
You
use
should
them.
have like 4 or 5 of them now.
You should have 4 or 5 of them now. We need to get your skills dialed in one of these days. I need to sit down with you, and we'll just share,
All right, well, then
share
I'll-
your screen on Discord.
I'll take religion, of course, is one of my.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely religion. Would you choose Arcana too?
Sure.
All right, so that at a +2. What did you roll for your D20?
19.
19? Oh
19.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally. So you recognize that the stag is not undead, but something worse. A living creature corrupted by necrotic magic. It is a messenger, not a threat. So you hear in your own mind, the bloodline wakes, the master stirs, death sits upon his throne once more. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go. What else have you say, you evil creature?
It's gonna stare at you with a malevolence and say, Tyr will not protect you from the coming gods.
Tyr always protects me, and I do his will.
Ooh.
And I reach my hand to my sword hilt just as I'm, being a little defiant.
Are you gonna leave it alone or will you attack it?
I'll leave it alone right now. It looks pretty powerful, right?
It looks like pretty gnarly, that's for sure. It's scary. So if left alone, the stag silently walks away. But its hooves leave no tracks. It just disappears into the night.
All right, I make sure it's gone, and I wake the others and let them know what I was told.
I'm like half asleep. What happened?
I go, an evil messenger in the form of a stag came, lights a glowing, more of a spirit fiend than an undead. And I tell him there's a bloodline that's gonna bit my tongue, sit on the throne. I assume this is gonna be the Lich, so it's something we need to be aware of.
You gotta stop that before that happens.
Danger right now.
Yeah, so let's finish our camp, rest, and then let's take the fight to them.
I feel like I'm just being like, danger, danger, danger every 3 seconds. Yes. But, it is kind of like, spooky shit would start happening with the liches coming, so it is to be expected. You guys managed to take the rest of the night without any other encounters. No bandits, no goblins in the dark. Just the quasi-undead messenger. Let's open up the map and kind of give you an idea how far we've traveled here. I think.
In the morning, I tell the group, I go, this so-called mega evil is worried about us. So I think he wants to scare us off, so we're on the right track.
Good. Should be.
So yeah, that's about where we are. That's 1 day of fast travel, which is pretty much what you guys have as horses, on horses mounted up. So that's day 1. All right.
So we got like another 5-6 days of travel before we make it to Waterdeep.
Yeah, just about. This is a lot. Travel's hard in D&D, guys, and we're gonna have to try to build a campaign around the whole travel, but there's only so many times I can be like, there's a lich in Waterdeep.
Well, if
Amphel, there's
There's
stuff coming up.
Amphel, yeah, there is.
Yeah,
There's
that
some.
Amphel is-
I'm really excited for Amphel, and I'm really excited
Yeah.
for once you guys get to Waterdeep, it'll be huge, you know, like it'll be the biggest thing you guys probably have seen besides Nim and Melora, who Melora only really saw the docks, you know, before she got out, but Nim lived in Waterdeep, so
Yeah.
he's the only one with ties. All right. So as you guys wake up in the morning, you set off from your camp. You put out your camp and get everything packed up onto your horses. It's the long road. You know, you've done one day, and it was a long single stretch of, you know, pretty much flat land. You know, it's paved stones, lonely beneath a gray sky. The air is thick with a strange stillness as you guys roll up to this strange stone structured area. Give me all a perception check.
7.
You just see a bunch of stones.
No.
13.
9. Brew, you just see a bunch of rocks too.
13.
Laura, you see. Okay, give me Nim. Give me your.
13.
So, but you and Nim realize that it's not just a bunch of like stones and rocks. It's actually a ruined stone structure that appears between the trees. You see ancient columns where they would just see stacked rocks and engraved murals as you get closer, worn away by time. You guys want to stop and check this out? Get off your horses, or do you keep going?
You're
What
done?
I wouldn't mind stopping.
Lots.
Yeah, might want to look at this a little more.
I trust their judgment, and so I dismount with them.
So yeah,
I hang back.
you
Yeah, I'm
hang
gonna
back.
head over.
So the three of you walk up, and at the heart is a great stone door looming over you, sealed tight. Runes of Tyr etched into faded silver, pulsing faintly. In fact, Lucian,
Lucian!
as you get closer, you start to notice that, like, the pain in your chest that normally is always there now with you is no longer there. And you don't even notice the you know, the pain from before. So, but just before the entrance, a man in ruined armor sits slumped against the stone. His skin is ashen, his breath shallow, and a shattered great sword lies beside him, its blade blackened. When you three approach, his eyes flicker open, blood-stained lips. Too late. The seals are breaking. If you open it, God's help you. It won't stop.
I go, is he wearing any symbols of my god and stuff?
Yeah, he is a knight of Tyr.
I'm gonna go up to him.
Am I with them?
You three are with him. Brew's the only one not there.
I'm going
Okay.
to go up and, hold him and ask if I can give him help.
Roll a medicine check.
18.
He tells you that his name is Sir Cedric Vane, Knight of Tyr, and that he has been cursed. His life force is slowly draining, and only a remove curse spell or divine magic can delay it.
I don't think I'm that powerful to do that. Look up.
What was it?
A remove
A remove-
curse. Yeah, remove curse spell.
I'm
Going
looking through
on
my
over
spell
there.
book too.
You hear Brew shout from the distance, asking what's happening.
Hungry.
I'm hungry.
What do you guys do? Do you respond or
Trying to see if I have anything that can help him.
does Nimin run back?
No, he's sticking around. He's curious about what's in here. I guess I'm looking to see if there's anything that can open that door.
Okay.
Should we open the door? Is this the seal that cannot be opened? I asked the knight.
He nods, and like he's concerned when you talk about opening it. There's a lot of skills we can do here. We got Arcana, History, Investigation. If anyone wants to give me either of these, we can do skill checks.
I say we don't open the door to my companions.
Yeah.
Is there
We
anything
trust-
you recognize around the door, Lucian?
We trust the Knight of Tyr. I don't know. Do I notice anything? What do I have to roll?
Give me an Arcana check.
All right, I rolled a 13.
Well, with a +2, that'll give you your 15 with your proficiency, and that's the DC. You do make out very faint silver runes on the door that were meant to bind something inside, but the magic is failing due to an outside force.
Can I stabilize the dying man by doing Spare the Dying on him?
Ooh.
I'm assuming he has 0 hit points because he's like actively dying.
Yeah, let's try that.
I touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. IDE is no longer dying and doesn't have to make death saving throws.
Okay, yeah, you call on Moonbow, and through divine magic, we delayed his death. I think
I'm like putting
have
hands over
something?
him and like whispering my incantation to stabilize him. It doesn't return hit points, it says. It merely stabilizes the creature.
So he tells you, since you stabilized him, he kind of like tells you to come close, and he tells you that that there's something inside that's been corrupted by dark magic. They came here and attacked us, and I fell. But what's inside has been corrupted, changed, and you guys kind of like flashback and think about like Helm's Hold and the helm that was corrupted by the dark magic, and how these like really powerful holy items can like be turned into weapons, easily be corrupted and turned into weapons. He tells you that they've corrupted the shrine. Only consecration magic or something of the like, something that could purify this area will save you. It won't be long.
Consecration magic, I say to myself.
He goes unconscious. And you start to see the silver on the runes. Lucian, you start to see them tarnish and blacken, and it's starting to spread. The door begins to rumble.
Can we pull him away and get back?
Yeah.
Let's take a little step back.
Yeah, we should.
And,
back
We
up.
grab him up.
Yeah, grab his weapon, pull him back.
That'll give you guys
Can
time to think about if you have anything on you guys or have any ideas for what to do.
Well, I don't want this guy to die.
Yeah.
He's cursed though, right?
He is cursed, and you've only delayed his death. He is unconscious.
Can I lay hands on him?
Unfortunately, no. It will, like he says, it'll only take breaking the curse.
Can I? I'm gonna pull out that potion of healing and look at Lucian and say, "What about this? You think this would help?"
Oh yeah.
That potion of healing I got.
It's supposed to cure the lands or anybody, and I'm sure it would if you want to use it.
But
I would
what
be
do you-
grateful.
What do you use it on? Do you use it on
Now,
the land, or do you use it
If
on
if I
him?
use this, is this like it's gone, right? Like I can't use
Nimin,
part of it or
I
anything?
want you to have an understanding that the other party doesn't quite have. You know that you have something in your hands that can either save a Knight of Tyr, or you can cure the plight of the shrine and prevent whatever's in that door from coming out.
I'm gonna throw it at the door.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at the door.
So Nimin pulls the green vial out, looks at the dying man, looks at the door, looks at the dying man, looks at the door, and finally makes a decision and throws the vial at the door that just bursts open as he does, the liquid spilling all over the land. And as he does, releasing from the tomb is a bound guardian, a massive skeletal knight, its armor fused to its bones, runes of necromantic energy seething beneath the plating, its empty eyes burn with a blue fire. But with the consecration, vines erupt out of the ground, entangling and growing into the skeletal being. You notice all of the silver that was tarnished shining brighter than ever. In the land, although ruins, is flourished with vegetation and just lush greenery and life. More importantly, something that you haven't seen too much of lately on the road. Lots of drought, lots of despair, lots of burning of fields and stuff. But here it's just the lushest green you've ever seen. And stopped in his place is the guardian, just frozen with flowers now growing out of its vines. But unfortunately, the Knight of Tyr, takes a couple of his last breaths, knowing that his land has been consecrated and it is healed, closes his eyes for good and passes.
I look at him and tell him thank you.
That worked out well.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't sure. that was an instinct. I was just going with my gut on that one.
The knight, would have wanted it this way. This was his duty, and you helped him fulfill it.
Just
I'm gonna-
our asses.
Yay.
I'm gonna give the knight a proper Tyr burial. So
Are we not still worried about the battle ready?
No, it's pretty much dormant now. It's
Okay.
It's basically like a tree in the front of the tomb, just encased in roots and vines and
So we
Is there
dodged that
anything-
essentially.
Nim is gonna go up to it. Is there anything we can Is there anything I can take or
Roll a
anything of
perception.
value or anything that's
yeah, roll me a perception check.
Also,
real
I'm
quick.
going to, on this perception, I'm going to use my cape as the glance of vigilance, so I get
Oh,
advantage on perception.
there you go.
I can use it once per day. So. Not that it helped too much. Not bad. Yeah, okay, that's 18.
Yeah, so what you find is his greatsword. Remember how it was broken and tarnished and black? You find it healed and complete and just brilliant silver greatsword laying on the ground next to the tomb's opening, where before it was shattered and broken.
It's a great sword, so it's pretty big compared to me.
It's huge. You
Yeah.
you drag it out of there.
Trade. Anybody want a new sword, Brew?
When you get back to Bree, she's in the middle of trying to lift her horse.
when I see the sword, I'm gonna cast a detect magic on it.
Yeah, you can tell that that's a sword of Tyr, and you can tell that it
Yep, that's a
is-
sword.
That is it's definitely got radiant magic on it.
I tell him that I would like to
Yeah,
keep
you
the
want
weapon
this?
and use it for Tyr.
Yeah. I think Tyr wants you to have it.
All right,
Thank you, Nick.
I will get you the stats of that as soon as I can. And,
Okay.
I try to lift my horse.
Is it a two-handed
Give
weapon?
me give me a roll on that. Yes. Yep. Give me a strength
Kinda
check.
roll.
Trying to lift a horse.
You might be able to. Give me a
got
strength
bored.
check.
13.
13. That's pretty tough. You lift the back end of a horse.
Nice.
The horse is like, what the hell? All right.
What
Well,
the
I
hell did
strapped-
you guys find?
I strapped the sword to my back.
I don't know, some tier stuff.
Mm,
And I
yeah.
slapped Nim on the back. I go, no, this is the hero that saved the land.
I reject that. I refuse to believe it.
I just look at Brew.
He has made Tyr very happy today.
That makes one of us.
I lifted the ass end of my horse.
But can you do this?
Yeah, she lifts the ass end of a horse. You, in fact, cannot do that, man.
Nim goes over and tries.
Yeah,
Barely with the leg.
Gets a hoof off.
yeah, it gets a hoof up, or it gets kicked up off the horse.
Good butterscotch.
All right, you continue on.
Did you name your horse Butterskull?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. This music is creepy. I'm gonna turn down just a little bit. I apologize.
Gary.
This is getting spooky out here. I guess for a necromancy theme, you probably,
Where was this for the ghost fight?
I can't remember now. I think I just picked another one that was on the playlist. So yeah, another day. Let's see here.
I say, Nim, I know that you like to look out for things that help you, but you are turning into quite the giver and the people's champion. He's done like
Well,
3
nope.
things now.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Yes, I
right.
have.
Take note.
Yeah.
Take
yeah,
note
don't,
of his character.
I did what I had to do and it worked.
Yes,
But,
very proud of you.
I haven't done it for your god or anything, just so you know.
That's all right. He moves in mysterious ways.
Rue audibly rolled her
I'm
eyes.
just trying to keep us alive.
Alright, so you guys make it quite a little bit of ways before you have to set camp for the second night. You're just outside of Amphel, as you can see. That's pretty good for fast travel, 2 days. Forget that's 62 miles, guys. Can you imagine?
Yeah, we've been
62
trotting.
62 miles on horseback. Holy cow!
My butt hurts.
Your butt is sore.
I give the horses some special attention and another carrots and treats.
Yeah, we'll get set up for camp here. So yes, the final night before reaching Amphel. The sky is unnaturally clear, the stars burning brighter than ever. The moon, as a smile in the sky, hangs low and luminous, casting a silver light over the campsite. As the party settles in, it doesn't matter too much, but are we doing the same thing? Lucian, do you want to do first watch again?
Yes.
Okay, you're all getting ready for camp, like you're all like before, like pre-sleep, when you become all overwhelmed with drowsiness, your limbs heavy and your eyes draw shut. All players must succeed a DC 17 wisdom saving
I am
throw.
immune to magical sleep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
are.
would be, except for this time.
I got a natural
something.
one.
Do I have to be?
You have to be, yes.
So would this be a magic thing though? Just because I have advantage on
Yes. yeah,
wisdom saving
yep.
throws for magic.
Yes, it is a magic thing.
I rolled a 15. Do I add anything to that or not?
No, you fall asleep.
I'm
You fall
snoring.
into a deep trance-like sleep.
I didn't even make
Do I
it
at
to
least
my
have
camp.
advantage or something?
Nope.
What? I am
In fact-
immune to
in
magical
fact,
sleep.
You are just asleep. You don't even get to roll.
I am
you are-
immune to magical sleep.
You were brought into this place almost willingly, Malara. When you feel this coming on, you go, "Oh, good," and you go, "Oh," and go to sleep. All right.
It was wisdom, you said?
Yes.
So I had advantage and I rolled a 2 and a 3, so I got
Yeah.
a 4 and a 5 total.
All right. Good. Everybody falls into a trance-like sleep, slipping into a
yeah.
shared dreamscape.
Ooh.
Yes.
You all open your eyes, yet the world around you is different. Softer, blurred at the edges, like the moonlight reflecting on the water. You stand upon an endless silver lake, its surface smooth as glass, yet your feet make no ripples. The air is thick with the scent of lavender and old parchment. Then, from the mist, she emerges. Shaina. How do you say this?
Sahin, I think it's Sahin Moonbow.
Sahin Moonbow.
Sahin Moonbow, yeah.
Sahanin Moonbow. I will post it so you guys can see it, so you can say it in your own heads, you know. I kind of have to do that. It is the goddess that Malara worships, the goddess of dreams. Sahin Moonbow.
Is Tyr a friend of hers?
He definitely knows, Lucian definitely knows her as a good god. You know, she is
Okay.
not anything to fear. Her form is woven from silver light. Her hair is flowing like the stars above. She does not speak with words, yet her voice echoes inside your minds, filling you with a sorrowful warmth. And then she shows you visions. Fragmented images, a decaying throne, black tendrils slithering around it, an empty grave where something should have remained buried but is gone, a noble sigil burning in blue fire, the crest of House Morin, a city drowned in shadow. You see water-deep streets filled with spectral figures, their eyes glowing green.
I bow my head in reverence to my goddess in this dreamscape and heed her warning and say thank you for the message. We will be sure to heed it and only do it in bringing worship to you.
She tells you he stirs, his blood calls to him. If you do not stop them, and she speaks his name. Oh shit! I had it just a second ago. What was it again? Duskbane. Butterskull. No. She says his name. Valathar Duskbane. She says his name.
I whisper back to myself.
Do we all hear this, or is this just
Yeah,
Malara?
you all hear it. You all hear it in your head, so though her lips do not move. And when the second she says his name, suddenly the vision distorts. The moment the name is spoken, the silver mist darkens, and the lake turns black. Okay, I just want to make sure we still have music here. Its surface cracked like old glass. A cold force slams into Sahanin, sending her form flickering like a dying flame. She says, "No, he sees us. You must..." And her voice cuts out, replaced by a howling void. The party is suddenly alone in darkness until they hear breathing behind them. I need you all to make a DC insight check.
9.
9.
8.
24.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus.
Which one of them?
All right, well, you, cleric, are the only one who recognizes this as a dream. Nimin, you see Thalorin Moonshadow, your mentor, rotting and accusing you of betrayal. Malara, you're trapped in Shinin's temple. Its moonlight snuffed out, whispers telling her she has failed her goddess. But you recognize
You're
this.
not real. You're
Yeah,
not real.
Good.
This isn't real.
How would Nimin react to that?
He's already in shock because he doesn't. This is the first time he's ever been in anything like this.
Yeah.
So he's very confused, and then seeing Thalorin's bringing a lot of emotion that he doesn't know how to deal with. So he's just he's in shock. He's
Frozen.
Yeah.
he's frozen.
Brew, you're gonna see your father rise as an undead, reaching out but unable to speak. How would she react?
How would she react? She would I think she'd start looking around for that. The
evil
guy that-
wizard
yeah,
trying to find him.
assuming he's here.
Yeah. For Lucian, the nightmare takes a terrifying and personal shape. The party stands before him, their expressions of trust and camaraderie. His hands and chest begin to burn with a blue fire and white light. Erupting and flickering chaotically, the air splits apart as the spell erupts violently, and one by one, his friends are consumed, their flesh turned to ash, their bones crumbling into nothingness. Their voices scream out, but you cannot stop it.
I scream and cry. I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve. No, it can't be happening. Please help me. Please save me. And I cry out for my God.
Then their figures rise again, but their eyes now glowing green, their bodies puppeted by something unnatural. You are the doom of all you love. And now we have the escape mechanics. I need you all to give me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Do I
Ooh.
get any advantage from knowing this is a dream? Or
Yep, get an advantage from knowing this is a dream. That's exactly what I was gonna do.
11.
18.
Thank
21.
All right. So those who wake with a success, which is everybody but Brew, you wake up with a gasp. The fire's embers now burning low. The night is still, yet the air feels wrong. The moon, once high in the sky, is now hidden behind thick, twisted clouds. Shahineen's presence is gone, but her warning lingers in your mind like a scar. Brew, you wake up feeling heavier, although something inside you has been drained. Your limbs ache and the shadows cling to your vision. It takes a moment to remember what is real again, but the whispers still linger in the back of your mind, waiting for you to fall asleep again. Take 1 point of exhaustion.
How do those work again?
Exhaustion levels, I can't remember. I think there's 3 of them before you can't just do anything. And I think, what's the first exhaustion do? Just like disadvantage on strength and movements.
Each time you receive it, you gain 1 exhaustion.
Yeah.
When you make a d20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
So 2 times 1.
Mm-hmm. My speed is reduced.
Your speed's reduced.
5 by 5
Yeah.
feet.
Does that go away after another successful long rest?
I think so, yes. Yeah, finishing a long rest removes 1 exhaustion point.
Okay.
So we feel that there's still evil around us.
If you use sense evil, good and evil, you don't feel any like evil presences, but you feel like you have been visited in your dreams. Like you can deduce through using that spell that you were all visited. Because I'm assuming you all sit around and talk about having the same dream. Like you.
Yeah, but like varied for us personally too.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
I try to do like I have a bless spell. I don't know, would that help the group if I cast that on everyone?
bless, it gives you advantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to make
Yeah.
everyone feel better.
Group hug, everyone, bring it in.
You all sit
I'm too
around
tired
the
to hug.
you all sit around the fire, Brew exhausted. All right, let's see here. How far away are we, and how much do I have left written? Not a whole lot. So we're getting close to calling it quits here, but
Yeah, I gotta go to
Um,
bed soon anyways.
that's fine. I'm gonna say, yeah. Let's see here. 3 days, you'd be in Amphel. Yeah, that's 2 nights. So by the next day, we're gonna end it at this. Okay, we're gonna have you guys ride your horses into Amphel. You see that it's. Let me see if I can get the little blurb here. Population 700. Known largely for its selection of quality horse breeders. But it's also known for magic churches of all different kinds. And it is one of the bigger cities getting closer to Waterdeep. As you guys come in, you see a pious father, a priest, presiding over a funeral. They're leading the bodies through the streets. Give me each a perception check.
Regardless, I say like a silent prayer as we pass.
Okay.
16.
8.
15.
Lucian sees it right away. Malara quickly after. It's the grave
17.
robbers. Brew, you see it too because you're mad that it got away. This is one of the ones that got away from you, and that that doesn't hardly happen. You see their face as they lead their bodies on on boards through the streets, to the procession,
So
to the graveyard.
they're the dead ones, or they're ones trying to be a priest to bring these out?
The priest is bringing out 2 of the living grave robbers who are now dead. So we're
Okay.
gonna leave that up to you guys to figure out next time how those guys that you watched run away alive wound up dead. But yeah, there's a priest presiding over the funeral of 2 of the grave robbers.
And I do
who
an
were
arcana
silenced.
check on their bodies as they go past.
Sure.
Do we know what?
13.
You don't sense any magic. They're just dead.
Okay.
Do we know the priest, like who his god is and who he's?
Currently, right now, you do not. You just see him in passing. He's like a father of the church. You could tell that much. He's proceeding over a funeral. You can tell he's the head honcho.
And you said there's other denominations in town.
Yeah, you'll see like most of the main gods all have little temples here and there.
Because I'm gonna go to the Temple of Tyr when we pick up again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure.
commit myself, go through whatever rituals, and then ask about this guy. So
Yeah. it's
I'm
good
assuming that
place to start.
pastors know other pastors. So
Oh yeah, everybody talks. All right, folks, that's where we'll call it. We're in Ampfell. We could do some shopping if you guys want. If you want to just think about what you want throughout the week and send me some ideas, I'll try to get some shops together.
do they have a rental dragon place?
Just rental wyvern. There's a rent a wyvern actually. Unfortunately, they don't have dragons yet. Working on it. If anything you guys can think of within reason, we'll try to figure it out for you. I'm trying to give you stuff as we go along.
I'm gonna look
Just,
at semi-uncommon stuff then.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you made a note, but way back in session 5, because I had to look it up, because I knew there was something about this town, but the caravan that was
Yes.
leaving, what town was that? I forget. Anyways, there's that
The dark
Tribord.
the
The
dark
caravan we were
caravan.
following was headed. I overheard people talking, saying it was headed here. If
Ooh.
that's something you didn't remember.
Plus the grave
Oh, I
I
robbers.
do not, but thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
There's got to be major evil here
They were
somewhere.
making a delivery here,
Yeah.
basically. So yeah, there's someone here that's doing something.
Shit's going down here.
Huh. Yeah.
Do we know if the major family that Nim found out is that, or do they have anything in this town?
That's something I
Uh,
think Nim is going to investigate for
Yeah,
sure.
you're gonna have to
Okay.
figure that out next time. They're definitely, that they're in Waterdeep, that they're Waterdeepian.
Mhm.
Or I forget what I think that's what they're called.
Water Deepians.
Yeah.
Water deepers.
Waterdeepers. Yeah, Waterdeep's great. I love Waterdeep. I've done a lot of campaigns in Waterdeep, so I should be pretty well versed in it. But it's huge, so travel actually matters in Waterdeep. So that's how big it is.
big.
All right. Until we do it next Tuesday, then, or try to shoot for next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think next Tuesday should be good.
All right. I'm glad,
Awesome.
I'm glad
Yeah,
this
yeah.
worked out. Thank you for toughing it out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, feel
Yeah.
better.
Love having you around.
Thank
Feel better.
I appreciate it.
Love you,
I
Dad.
just get-
Yeah, we love
yeah,
you.
I've got some stomach problems lately, so.
Not
Yeah,
fun.
No.
feel you there.
Well, this was a pick-me-up for sure. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a fun
Good.
session.
Until next time, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
All right, folks at home, that's where we're gonna call it for D&D. The party arrives in Anfell. Let's just do a little recap of like where they've been. Let's turn on this distance and time. They went to Helm's Hold. They left Helm's Hold after consecrating the helm and clearing out the sanatorium. They met Quinrick and the cornerstone here at the corner roads. Oops. And then they oh god. Start over again. Then they went over here. They saw the necromancer that was collecting Goliath blood, and they saw the little towns between here and Tribor and all the little ranches. They got butter skull butter, and they delivered their, let's see here, it was a 10-day travel. Yeah, it's pretty much 10 days and 5 hours to go from Neverwinter to Tribor to deliver a caravan with Marine. And yeah, they got their 50 gold and a piece of paper saying you can go to Waterdeep for the rest. And on the whole ride south to Waterdeep, it's been nothing but like, oh my god, the closer we get to Waterdeep, oh my god, there's ghosts, there's undead, there's blight, there's the fucking necromancers doing nasty stuff. They made it all the way to Anfell. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good job, guys. You guys are killing it. Even though I rolled an unnatural amount of d20s today, natural 20s today, you guys killed it. So until next time,